Hello, welcome back to another week. It was my senior year, it's spring break. I'm with my friend from the previous video and we decide, okay, let's go to Florida again. We're not gonna go see Pauly D, but maybe it'll be fun. So the previous year, my friend had a family friend who owned a home in Florida and that's where we stayed at. So I thought that it was gonna be the same thing this year. And she agreed, she confirmed that everything was okay before we left with her and my other roommate. It starts off rocky. Let's call my friend Summer. My friend Summer, she starts having some issues with her bank because someone tried to hack her card. Me and my roommate, we were really excited to go because school was a drag. We're like, if we have to pay for you, we will. We don't even have that much money, but we will make it work. So we end up leaving later than expected. And she decides, let's go see Asheville, North Carolina. We're like, cool. I don't know why we need to go see this, but cool. And she decides, okay, let me go visit some family I have in Asheville, North Carolina. She didn't tell us this until everything started happening. I'm asleep in the back seat because I'm just thinking, wake me up when I get to Florida. She's trying to see if her family friend will let us stay the night with her while we're there. Me and my roommate are kind of confused because why aren't we just going to Florida? But we don't really say anything. We decide, let's just be patient. Maybe she was just really excited to see her family. She talks about Asheville all the time. Summer's family friend declines her request because it was very last minute, which may be a theme here. My roommate is just steadily becoming annoyed, but not saying anything. We're going to all these places, but we have not left the state of North Carolina yet. For instance, my friend Summer thought it would be a good idea to take my roommate to Trader Joe's because she's never been before. So we're back on the road. My friend Summer decides, let's drive and see the Blue Ridge Parkway. She's the one driving, so she kind of has jurisdiction over wherever we go. Florida is still 7 hours away. And we get to South Carolina. It was nighttime and Summer was saying how she didn't want to drive at night, which is understandable. Always be safe. She calls her mom to get us a hotel room. The tensions are a little high. She kind of decides that we should go sightseeing in South Carolina, which I've been to South Carolina before that. It's cute, but there's really not a lot to see if we're being completely honest. Me and my roommate suggest, oh, we should go straight to Florida. And she responds with, I didn't drive all this way to South Carolina just for us to not go sightsee. Who asked you to? We wake up the next day and we go sightseeing in South Carolina. My roommate and I are thinking, okay, let's just get through this and then we can go to Florida. It's all good. We spent an unnecessary amount of time in South Carolina. I'm very optimistic. I tried to make the most out of the situation. My roommate, on the other hand, was not having it. Got a really big attitude, just a big mess. Sun is beginning to set again. Driving in the car to Georgia. Summer decides, why don't we stop at a bar and do something while we're in Georgia? She's like, I've never been to Georgia. I really want to see what's there. The tension is still rising. The annoyance is growing. I looked up this bar called The Wormhole. They were having a trivia night. And we were spending a lot of money doing all these random activities that we didn't really plan for. So we're thinking, okay, let's stop by here. Let's get some money. We're three beautiful, intelligent women. Let's finesse our way into some money. So we get there. I'm trying to get drinks. That's always my designated goal. The trivia night starts. We enter and I'm going back and forth to put our answers down. I'm walking and this woman comes in front of me. Notice that she was looking at me at some points of the night. I just didn't really think much of it. She's coming back in the same direction. So we do that little awkward thing where I try to move and she moves the same way, and then I try to move again, she moves the same way, except she didn't intentionally. And she comes up to me, puts her hands on my hip. She is just plastered. She offered to buy me a drink. So of course, mission accomplished. I take the drink. They have a break in the trivia night. So everyone goes outside. This lady is just talking to us. And she starts explaining a rule that they have during trivia night. The rule is that everyone will go up on stage, whoever wants to participate, and will strip naked to their underwear and then run around the bar and give everyone high fives. And she begins to demonstrate. She decides to pull down her pants, expose her tidy whities, and starts shaking her butt right in front of our face. She's doing that for a while. She is doing it right next to my friend who is completely straight. I'm bisexual and my roommate is pansexual. So it was just funny to me that out of all the people she could have chose to do that in front of, she did it to my friend who is completely straight. I was cracking up laughing, mostly because I couldn't believe this is actually happening right now. God bless that lady though. I hope she's doing well. After a while, my friend Summer decides, let's go. She's had enough of it here. We drive to a McDonald's and we're just eating, reminiscing about the whole night. And she said she was gonna take a quick nap in the parking lot. Someone comes, knocks on the window and tells us that we can't be there, so she starts driving. Finally, we get to Florida. It's the morning time. We're at the beach in the back and I'm sleeping, but I start to wake up a little bit and I hear my friend Summer tell my roommate about how the family friend who said that we had the room approved backed out and that we kind of had nowhere to go. I'm pretending to be asleep while they're having this whole conversation because in my mind I'm thinking, okay, I need to take a shower. You knew this. You knew this when we left on this trip because the way she was acting the whole entire time was very suspicious. It wasn't like the first time at all. It was definitely something that she was hiding. That's why she was making us go through all these little random adventures that were just unnecessary, to be honest. They were cute, but we could have been in Florida the whole time. Or at least just trying to figure something out. We could have been doing something completely different. But she knew this whole time. And my roommate was just being passive. And she's like, oh, it's okay, we'll figure it out. I was pissed. They tried to wake me up to go see the sunrise. I'm like, y'all go ahead. I'd rather just sleep in the car. They come back. She ends up telling me all these things. I'm like, yeah, no shit. What the fuck are we gonna do? Because we're all the way in Florida and we have no place to stay. So we end up going to Jacksonville and we end up renting a motel because that was literally our only option. And my friend was shitty at this point. She's trying to make us pay because she's like, I already paid for the one in South Carolina. I don't have as much money anymore. And my roommate at the time was dealing with this not shit man who had a girlfriend, just a chaotic mess. My friend Summer and I, prior to this, were actively trying to free her from this man because she was just enamored by him. But as soon as we were in need, my friend Summer tried to make my roommate ask for money and was talking her head up like, he deserves to give you money, all these things, when my roommate isn't that type of person. It was rough. I did meet a nice man, but I will say that for the Ho Chronicles if requested. So we're at this bar just trying to hang out, just trying to do whatever. All of a sudden we get this email about COVID. Nationwide news breaking in March that the pandemic is starting and we could not return back to campus. It was literally spring break forever. That is my story and I'm sticking to it. My name is Janet. Thank you so much for watching. It means the world to me. If you like this video, you can leave a like or you can subscribe and please leave a comment. I have an EP that is out called Snowfall. Music is on my channel. Also, you can look in my bio to see everywhere you can find me. I will see you next week for the season finale of the Storytime series. Bye, I love you.